So we're going to do the first chapter of Homecoming Wings, which is where we meet Caleb for the first time. So I don't know, man. I don't know what's gonna happen, and I'm a little bit scared, really, to like see. I'm afraid that I'm gonna hate him, guys. I don't want to hate Caleb. Of course, I won't hate Caleb. I like him, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, what is this? My vision goes dark. Everything blurs as the universe finds a strange stillness in its chaos, and then it fades to nothing. A strong resonance pulses through my body. It stirs fragmented memories that drift like fading apparitions. A pale planet appears. It's strange yet familiar. And then there's an overwhelming force as silent as a black hole. It's a massive artificial eye. Right, so the last chapter there was like a big eye in the sky that we were all like, what the hell is that? And we've seen it like before. And I think I was kind of related to Caleb the last time too, if I kind of remember correctly. I don't know. I'm not quite sure, but let's see what they mean by this. But also it's interesting because Caleb's powers are gravity. And whenever they talk about like black holes, I always think of like, you know, gravity and, you know, Caleb, I guess. So. Oh my. It's the fire that took our brother from us. It's been a while since I dreamed about the explosion. Looking back, those roaring flames feel like a surreal, distant nightmare. The searing heat in my dreams is still vivid, but the pain in my heart is gone. Maybe it's because the aether core within me has achieved full power. To investigate and deal with anomalous incidents, okay, that's a hard word for me, related to the Aether Core, the association secretly began Operation Aether Ordeal. Over the past few months, we swiftly and discreetly handled numerous anomalies and documented information about a new Aether Core. We termed it the Spatium Core. After completing several investigations, I learned how seemingly unrelated issues were connected in surprising ways. Now, let me pull this up a little bit more. Silas's brief absence gave the forces who coveted the Aether Core in the N109 zone an opening. Xavier's former teammates, who have gone separate ways, possess cutting-edge protocol technologies, and their goals extend beyond just targeting Xavier. The strange black crystals are deeply connected to the old battle, causing Zane's nightmares to worsen. And with the watchful eyes of some secret observers, Raphael is forced to quietly search for the power sealed within the tomb of the sea god. When traced back to their source, these unrelated threats are connected to one massive entity. Ever. Interesting. So, from what I have figured out, it seems that, like, each one of the boys are their own, like, separate storylines. So, them being in the same universe doesn't make any sense, technically. But I also think that, like, even though they're parallel, like, they're not, like each story where we fall in love with one of them doesn't negate that the others still, like, exist in the world that we live in, is what I feel like. I don't know, though. Like, they're still our friends, but they're not, like, our boyfriends. So in one story, they're our boyfriends, and others, they're not, kind of thing. At least that's what I wish they would do. I don't know. I feel like that would be kind of cool. The limited amount of evidence we have also suggests that Ever was the true mastermind behind the Bloom Shore District explosion. So they were again behind my brother and my grandma dying.
Taicho, 龍雲区爆発事件から1週間が経ちましたが、円空艦隊は未だ現場を封鎖しています。 調査の進捗も事件の詳細も何も公表されていませんが、市民に伝える義務があるのではないですか。
爆発事件の調査へのハンターの介入を拒否されていますが、艦隊の新任執管官はハンター協会と手を取り合わない方針ということでしょうか。
Fleet colony. The new fleet colonel defying the Hunters Association by prohibiting hunters from investigating. Interesting.
記者たちの相手は頼んだ。はっ。庭全体が爆破されているんだ。なかったものなど。そこの新入り、確認してこい。
Wow, a little bit of too much flashing lights. The fleet uniform doesn't quite fit me. I subtly roll up my sleeves and push aside the rubble as I make my way into the garden. Huh? Am I now the fleet? Or this, fleet op? So wait, it's me! Hey, rookie, go investigate? What do you mean? I'm a hunter. Am I allowed in here? Okay. Oh, I'm undercover. Okay, maybe I'm undercover. Because this is my house, I think, maybe. Or maybe a different house. The energy trail I can resonate with is faint, but it's similar to the one belonging to an aether core. The source must be over here.
明日の夕方から雨が降り始める。痕跡が洗い流される前に、何としても調査を終わらせるのだ。
Yeah, shut up, Captain. The garden is in ruins. I bend down to dodge the fleet soldiers and crime scene investigators wearing white gloves on the other side of the hedge. It's right behind these bushes. Sure, Ahmed, thank you. The burnt vines twist through the vegetation. The silent oppression swallows even the faintest of sounds. Behind the layer of leaves and petals, it's as if a small hand darts among the tangled branches. I quickly reach out, but my fingers touch another scorched wall. That brief, vague, familiar energy fluctuation ripples through the air before vanishing. I knew it. What did I know? 1 week ago. Oh, so I'm guessing, okay. It's a different explosion. All right. Ooh, okay. Status denied. Why was this denied? Oh, that's a lot. Oh, that's not that much. Okay. A metaflux explosion occurred at Villa Area 6, Cascade District, Skyhaven. 2 young siblings were home. One was injured and hospitalized while the other was missing. The parents are unreachable. The Skyhaven branch suspects an aether core at the site and requests assistance from headquarters for the investigation.
天行で起きたこの爆発事件の協力要請はすでに取り下げられたわ。私が知る限り、この事件の詳細はあなたの家で起きたものとほとんど同じね。
Yeah. Leaning against the control desk, Jenna slides a holographic screen in front of my eyes.
でも、今このタイミングで軽々しく天行市に行くのはいい選択とは言えない。もし私が行かない方がいいと言ったら、受け入れてくれる？
I don't know about that. I'm sorry, Captain. Seeing the glaring denied on the screen, I try to calm myself. But even if it's unrelated to that incident, it might involve the aether core. There's no reason for the association to object.
止めたのは教会じゃなくて円空艦隊なのよ。
Far Space Fleet?
天行市という人工の浮遊塔は膨大なエネルギーを消費する。そのエネルギーの制御を掌握している艦隊の権力は並大抵じゃないわ。その新任執管官が真空トンネルの中にいながら艦隊の機密に関わるという理由でハンターの介入を阻止したの。
Who? Wait. The new colonel, who is still in the deep space tunnel, is concerned about the confidential information related to the fleet, and so he prevents hunters from investigating. Huh. Is that Caleb? Understood. I won't go as a hunter. I'll also avoid any conflict involving the fleet. Seeing my unwavering determination, Jenna shows a rare instance of exasperation. She sighs.
もし本当に天行師に行こうとしているなら、立ちはだかるのはワンダラーだけじゃないわよ。その覚悟があるなら、長期休暇を許可してあげる。
The day I arrived in Skyhaven coincided with new fleet cadets reporting for duty. They formed a neat line along the transfer platform. While hidden in the shadows and thinking about how to blend in, I received unexpected help from a recruit who decided to desert. In exchange for my silence, I took her place and successfully moved into the temporary living quarters for new cadets. When tasks were assigned, I relied on these cadets' burning ambition for flight duties, so that I was left with the unwanted ground support role. And it happened. As a result, I was brought to the explosion site in Cascade District. Oh no. I never imagined I'd find myself in Skyhaven for a reason like this. Caleb. Oh. A cold. Sorry, I just heard something and it scared me. A cold metal chain touches my neck. It's the necklace I once gave to Caleb. Oh, I miss you. Yeah, I miss you, Onichan. Oni-sama.
何か見つかったか?
With a stern expression, the captain walks over. I come to my senses and shake my head. Captain, I haven't seen anything suspicious.
気を抜くな。くまなく調べるんだ。手がかりを見逃せば、疾患官の遠征官が戻ってきたとき、お前が責任を問われることになる。
Yes, Captain. I don't know what's with this new colonel. Since he's butting heads with the association, it's probably better to avoid him. I definitely sensed an Aether core earlier. If they blocked off the area because of it, I need to move fast. I have a question, Captain. Usually explosions like these involve casualties or people who are severely injured. How can there be individuals who have gone missing? How did the fleet confirm this? Also, I also heard we weren't sent here to test for traces of...
それは知る必要のないことだ。お前は自分の仕事をしろ。
私の仕事でしょ？これ。I love how he's just like, do your own work. Isn't this my work? Like, shut the fuck up. Sorry, he didn't say that in English, but in Japanese. As expected, everyone in the fleet is keeping quiet about the circumstances surrounding the explosion.
隊長、爆発事件の容疑者が現れました。司令本部に侵入したそうです。
なんだと？
あと10分で遠征艦は本部の駐機場に着艦予定です。指揮センターからの緊急指令が出ています。直ちに帰還し、疾患艦到着前に侵入者を捕獲せよとのことです。
They're already here. If things get too chaotic, I might be able to use it to my advantage. Man, I'm gonna get in trouble soon.
疾患艦、天行師への着艦は可能なようです。
3日前に艦隊を真空に放
They don't
浪した
even
スパイについて何か分かったか？
They don't even keep it a secret. It's definitely Caleb.
いえ、何も。あれはただの乱流だったのかもしれません。
今回の遠征は新任疾患艦を試すテストだ。保守派の連中が俺を消そうと考えたんだろう。あいにくすでに一度死んだ俺は
He's Gojo!
二度と死ぬ。
He's Gojo, guys! Oh my god! He has infinity around him. Ho ho! Wasn't there a Gojo-san in chat just
スパイになった以
recently?
上任務の成否にかかわらず行き着く結末は同じだ。
I didn't catch that last part. If you chose treason, so the consequences are still the same. Oh shit. Ah!
お前は帰らなくていい。
That's hot. That's hot, guys. That's kind of hot, though. Hey, Nichan, how you doing? Oh, that's so good. Oh my god. Exciting. Oh my god. After death Onichan. So hot. The fleet's command center is located in the highest guard station in Skyhaven. The island itself is surrounded by bright sunlight and cold air. A tall, thin man stands at the edge of the runway, his right hand raised high like a tree touching the sky. It trembles in the wind. The sniper had already taken position before we arrived. The suspect is clutching a detonator in his right hand, so they haven't taken the shot. Captain, he's wearing a fleet uniform. Is he one of us?
奴は武器庫の武器を無断で持ち出し、住宅地に爆発物を設置した。艦隊と信任疾患官に対する住民の不満を煽るためにな。
Damn. Okay, so I guess the people are like not happy with the new colonel.
皆の者、手柄を立てる時だ。気合を入れろ。
I wonder who this suspect really is and if he holds important info about this mysterious crew.
私は奴らに操られているんだ。
The fleet made him?
また出たか。トンネルに長時間入っていたせいで正気を失ったやつが。
Is this the whole, like, does this confirm my suspicions that, like, there's many Calebs and not just one?
全ての出入り口を封鎖し、何人たりとも駐機場に入れるな。
Possibly made by something, by the fleet. Following the captain's orders, the entire runway is quickly surrounded in an impenetrable net. Suddenly, a loud buzzing fills the air. Is it Onichan's ship? Okay, that... What's up with the Tom Cruise glasses? What the hell? Under the spectacle of lights, the new fleet colonel, who's been widely discussed, steps out of the sleek black starship. Do you think that I should go touch grass after playing Honkai for 8 hours? Yeah, sure, you should do that. In an orderly fashion, he approaches the man at the edge of the runway. His words are muffled by the wind.
教授、3年前、お前は突出した成果を上げたことで艦隊のナビゲーターに抜擢され、1年間のトンネル観測任務を与えられた。
His voice sounds familiar. The crowd blocks my view, and I can only catch a glimpse of the figure through the gaps. His silver armband reflects a dazzling light.
帰還後、お前は功労者として優遇された。だが、2ヶ月前、お前の妻子が艦隊の監禁室で死んだ。
Oh my, why did his wife die in the brig?
お前は自分が任務中に艦隊の機密を知ってしまったせいで家族が軟禁され、死に追い込まれたと考えた。
You? Did they put... Wait, huh?
お前は自分が任務中に 艦隊の機密を知ってしまったせいで家族が軟禁され死に追い込まれたと考えた。
Oh, okay. Sorry, I couldn't understand that in English for some reason.
竜雲区の爆発事件はお前の仕業だ。艦隊メンバーを襲撃することで艦隊への復讐を果たすつもりだった。
よく知ってるんだな。
Oh, wait, I live by the desert. I mean, you can go touch sand. You can be, like, pretend to be Anakin Skywalker. Or something like that. Joseph sounds as if his vocal cords have been torn, his voice unpleasant to the ear.
だが俺の手に入れた資料から見えたのは違うシナリオだ。2年前観測任務が終わった後、お前は長期間宇宙放射線を受けたせいで記憶が混乱した。だからお前は医療センターに抗精神薬セベシングを申請したが、自己判断で規定以上の量を服用してしまった。
Sure.
お前は知らないかもしれないが、セベシングを過度に服用すると認知機能障害を引き起こし、記憶が混乱するんだ。つまり一度に過度な服用をしたお前は誤って妻子を殺してしまった。
He killed his own wife and child?
そして目が覚めた後、苦しみから逃れるために自分を納得させるための嘘を作り出した。
He speaks calmly and then everything becomes quiet.
そんなバカな。私はお前たちに操られていたんだ。お前たちが密かに私の体に思考制御装置を埋め込んだ。
Okay. This guy did fuck up. Joseph's hoarse voice is interrupted. Reality instantly distorts. Behind him as a black hole appears. Its edge is blurred. That's not what a black hole looks like. It's more like a wormhole.
ここまでだ。もうお前を救う必要はない。
As soon as the colonel, why do I keep on saying that? As soon as the colonel finishes speaking, the man and the detonator are consumed by the black hole in the blink of an eye. Okay, did they also have to put in that sick sound of like flesh being consumed? That's kind of gross. Yes, possibly a bottom. It quickly closes and the clear sky reappears once. But now the edge of the runway is empty.
指揮センターを封鎖しろ。ここに正体不明の裏切り者がもう一人いる。
How do you know that? The order is cold and everyone snaps out of their daze. My palms start to sweat and my heart races. There's only one thought in my mind. How did he know? He just got back from the deep space tunnel. Could he really know what's happening on the ground too? Since no one's paying attention, I quietly turn around, but before I can move, I feel as though 1,000 grams have been dropped onto my shoulders. 1,000 grams isn't that much, though. yeah. Just like, I wanted to make sure I was correct before I said this out loud. But like, isn't it just 1 kilogram? Like, that ain't that much, girl. You can shoulder one kilogram. Even I can shoulder 1 kilogram. I can't move. This evil is. Yeah, you know whose evil this is. You know exactly whose evil this is. Ivy! Hi! Oh my god, sorry. I was kind of distracted by Nichan gravitating me to the floor. Did you collect all the 5 stars? Not yet. I got 1 of them. I'm gonna play a little bit and then we're gonna get some more. We're gonna try and get all of as much as we can at least. I need all of them. Yes, Nichan. Oh my god, Ivy. I'm excited. Nichan is has caught us. Yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry. Caleb, please. Oh god, what was that? What was that voice? Oh my god. Caleb, please. I'm really just going out to buy some snacks. I'll be fine.
兄さんって呼んでもダメなものはダメだ。雨が降ってるんだぞ。この前おやつを買いに行った時も怪我して戻ってきたんだから。おとなしくしてろ。
Alright. Interesting here, because I have to like point this out. That is not what they said in Japanese.
兄さんって呼んでもダメなものはダメだ。雨が降ってるんだぞ。この前兄さんって呼んでもダメなものはダメだ。
Even if you call me
雨が降ってるんだぞ。
Nissan,
この前おやつを買いに行った時も
it doesn't matter if you say that or not.
兄さんって呼ん
I'm
で
still
も
not gonna
ダ
let
メ
you
なものは
do
ダメだ。
something you shouldn't
雨
be
が降ってるん
doing,
だぞ。
is what he said. Wow. They're really cutting out the brother thing. They're all like, no brother here. They literally just cut that line out. Even if you call me bro, I'm still not gonna let you do something you shouldn't be doing. Love it. Love it. I collected all of them. Oh my god, Ivy, how much did you spend? I mean, I haven't spent yet, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm not going to spell you thank you, though. I'm going to have so much fun with this. Yes, the translation is different. It really is. And I get it, obviously. Like, the people who are reading this in English are probably not people who want to deal with the Nissan part of it all. But thankfully, this One-san can understand Japanese, so I didn't study Japanese for nothing. Coming in clutch for that Oni-san, man. Coming in clutch for that Oni-san. It's also the gravity evolve. No, Hun, myself, me. Obviously, it's not also the gravity evil. It is the gravity evil. Okay, myself. Have a look at the kernel. You'll see. The sound of footsteps stops behind me. A long shadow is cast.
動くな。
I can't save it. No, I can't save it. No. This is unfair. This is unfair. I'll come back to this later. The moment the voice speaks, my blood freezes. It's not because I'm scared. I heard this voice before. I know this voice.
疾患官、すぐにそいつの身元を調べさせます。
必要ない。俺が連れて行く。
My mind goes blank. It's as if the noise around me has been filtered out. Caleb? Is that how I would say it if I was a voice actor? Caleb? Oni-san? I bet you in Japanese it says Oni-san. Yeah, tabun. Wakanai kedo. For us in Asian culture, the whole Nissan is normal. For us, it's kuya, especially if it's a dude older than us. Yes, just like that. I'm gonna become a VA too one day, and just be Oni-san everywhere. That's all I'm gonna say. That's the only word I can say, guys. That's all. So kuya is what you call older people. Like I didn't realize that they also had that in the Philippines, right? Is that where you're from, Ivy? I can't remember, but like I didn't know that. Like even in Hawaii, we have brother, sister, uncle, auntie. It's kind of a thing. Guga? Yes. Oh my god, Guga. I love saying Guga. Or Dag. I like saying Dag the most, though, not gonna lie. Dag, like, sends me. Ooh, wait. I'm in an interrogation room now with boyfriend. I mean, Oni-san. Exciting, guys. Exciting. I'm gonna go to Google Maps and see if there's one. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. There should be. Like, cat cafes are now open in, like, really big cities around the world because they saw them in Asia and went, wow, that's a good idea. I'm forced. I got so excited I have to breathe. Guys, breathe. I'm forced to sit in a chair used for questioning. Restraints emerge from it to secure my hands and my feet. Wow, Onisan. The first thing you do to me is lock me up in an interrogation room? Sweet lord. And cuff me to a chair? Wow. Wow. I thought only Raphael was into tying people up. Or tying himself up, actually. I think he likes himself being tied up way too much.
疾患官が直々にお前の取り調べを行う。覚悟するんだな。
It's okay. It's my brother. He won't do anything to me. After the door closes, a harsh, incandescent light shines down from above. Can't wait for you to have Caleb's messages and calls. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, I can't wait. I love Caleb already. I'm excited. Oh, no. Oh, I hope he's not too spicy, though. I think I'm going to die. Especially if he's after death's Caleb. Oh, God. After death Caleb. Too hot. And another light behind the one-way glass window opposite of me turns on. I can only see a blurry figure. The icy air in the interrogation room gnaws at my chest. I take a deep breath and try to calm down. Colonel, I'm a small fish. Am I now? Colonel, I'm a small fish. Why are you personally interrogating me? Boy, you know who I am. Let me out. That's what I mean. Do they get tied up by the fleet colonel? Like, that's what it feels like. Despite figuring out who I am, you didn't attack me. Instead, you brought me to an interrogation room. All alone. May I add. Here comes Yandere and Nisan. I can't wait. I really love Yandere and Nisan. I've been calling it After Death Nisan and Before Death Nisan. Before Death Nisan, not so much Yandere. Kind of like, I'm still Nisan. And then After Death Nisan, haha, I'm Onisan. Exciting. Either I commit a more serious mistake than pretending to be an officer, or I have a secret that piques your interest. The light behind the glass wall flickers twice, and the silhouette vanishes. He enters the room without missing a beat, his military boots touching the hallowed floor. Leslie, hi! How are you doing? He's single? Is that the secret? It is the secret. It's the sickie. The secret is that he's single. No. The secret is that he's dating me. I love how MC is heckin' feist. Yeah, the things she does are things I never do. I think I would do them. I mean, I'd be a little bit. I think she's more active than I would. I wouldn't be actively in somebody's space, but the stuff she says, yeah, about me. Yeah. Caleb is killing me. Oh my god. Okay. Whew. He enters the room without missing a beat. Okay, I read that one. All right, let's go. Oh my god. Oni-sama?
そこまで分かってるなら、お互い腹を割って話をしようか。
お兄さん。
本当に
円空艦隊疾患官の前だ。礼を失するな。
そう、彼は円空艦隊の人間。でもこんなに真昼にそっくりな人がいるなんて信じられない。どこかで会ったことはありませんか？
That's definitely Caleb, hun.
あなたは私の知り合いにそっくりなんです。
発言には気をつけた方がいい。
うわ
この部屋でお前を見てる目は一つじゃない。
監視カメラ。この人が本当に真昼なら何か言えない事情があるのかも。はい、気をつけます。
いい子だ。
いい子
では
だと言われた。いい子、
改めて
私はいい子ですよ。
何を？
当然取り調べと身体検査だ。
Oh my?
護身用ので。
検査が終わったら返してやる。
What are you touching? Oh.
それは兄の遺品です。𝑭と同じような爆発事件で亡くなりました。兄のことが忘れられなくて。もし生きていたら兄は今私の味方でいてくれたでしょうか。
Okay, sorry. I wanted to check something here.
それは兄の遺品です。𝑭と同じような爆発事件で亡くなりました。兄のことが忘れられなくて。
Interesting. Interesting. That like so it belonged to someone from my child. No, she said it belonged to my older brother. Okay, like the entire time she's saying like it was my older brother's like blah 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 my older brother blah 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 my old brother.
もし生きていたら兄は今私の味方でいてくれたでしょうか。
Yeah, instead of he just insert onisama. He touched our stuff. He did. He touched our stuff. And let's think about something here. He had to reach somewhere to get that necklace. Just saying. Just saying.
ここにいるのは兵士と上官だけで誰かの兄などいない。
ならあなたは私の味方になってくれますか？
Okay, so that was a line from the trailer.
ここにいるのは兵士と上官だけで誰かの兄などいない。
There's no one here that's like anybody's brother is what they didn't translate it in.
となしく言うことを聞いていれば身の安全は保証してやる。
What are you going to do to me? Oh my god, he's putting a collar on me!
情緒観測機だ。監視カメラがお前の交際と顔のデータを識別して端末に送る。さらに装置の測定に基づき感情の動きが分析される。だからこれからする質問には嘘で答えるな。これはルールだ。大丈夫だ。すぐに終わる。
あれ？お兄様？ Oh my god.
お前が士官を装って艦隊に潜入したのはエーテルコアのためか？
やっぱりエーテルコアのことを知ってる。でもエーテルコアなんて知らない。
言ったはずだ。嘘をつくなと。
嘘じゃない。
少し前 N109 区でエーテルコアに関連した強い波動が発生した。その間お前は行方をくらましたがどこにも報告されることなく処罰も与えられていない。だが俺が得た情報によればその時お前は N109 区にいた。
何の話でしょうか？
言っておくがここは空の上の天行師だ。イボル政府さえ艦隊の制御下にある。だから正直に答えろ。絶対的な忠誠を誓う以外に
Oh my god. Oh my
生
god.
きてここから出る方法はない。もう一度聞く。
Oh my
お
lord.
前が天行師に来た
Sweet
目
lord.
的は
お
エ
兄
ーテルコア
様
に。関係
Oh
が
my
あ
god.
るか？
この人は本当に真昼なの？
答えろ。監視カメラは至る場所に設置してあるぞ。
カメラ。彼は監視されてることを教えてくれてる。だからい えないいいえ、エーテルコアとかいうものは関係ありません。
これは最後のチャンスだ。
関係ありません。
合格だ。
Huh? Bye! He went to the 109 for
どうした
you? Yeah.
もう俺のこと忘れちまったのか？
本当に真昼なの？
俺は二人もいないだろ。
Oh yeah, I'm not sure about there being futari 9 だけど. Okay, sorry, I'm doing something. Excuse me. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. It's so hot. Okay. All right. Like the darker voice in JP suits him so well. It really does. I'm not throwing any shade at the English voice. I just feel like the direction's kind of like confusing there. Yeah, he went to the 109 for you, Bozo Nuni-chan. God, he's so hot. Oh God, I can't deal with this guy going on.
驚かせたか？
本当に真昼なんだ。夢じゃないんだね。
ああ、もう大丈夫。俺は戻ってきた。
Oh, Nii-chan. That was so nice. That was so nice. Oh my God. I mean, like, oh, sweet Lord, don't do this to me. Wow. Instantly to 9. Okay. Ooh, what's this say? Collectible obtained. To Himeko, the jar might be too small for our memory fragments, but we'll just keep this rest safe in our hearts. Aww. Wait, what's in it? Oh, there's like all little thingies. Girl, I took way more screenshots than you did in the last hour. I needed a break first. Unless you're gonna be spoiled, no problem, Ify. Thank you. Thanks for coming by. I hope that you get to more Oni-chans. Oni-chan's so hot though. Good night. Alright, let's go on. We have Grandma now. Don't be afraid. It's alright. From now on, we'll be living together.
家族になったらずっと一緒にいられるの？そうよ。これからは私があなたたちのおばあちゃん。
Thank you for the biddies. It'll go straight into the. Will it go straight into the Raphael fund or the Caleb fund? At this point, I don't know. Hime loves Caleb too much. Funds, period. Funds for one of them. The digital BF funds, yes. The fund, the boyfriend fund, yes. Whichever boyfriend that may be. We'll figure it out eventually. Oh, what's this? In the empty void, I see everything is like a painting's white background that is seconds away from being drowned in a sea of color. There's one exception, the figure standing before me, who's strikingly clear. You, who are you again?
忘れても大丈夫だ。教えてあげるから。
He holds my hand. With a radiant smile, his eyes gleam like the sunlight.
俺は真昼。お前の兄ちゃんだ。
Oh? Okay, wait a second.
俺は真昼。お前の兄ちゃんだ。
I'm Caleb. I'm your older brother. Oh, that totally different. Okay.
忘れても大丈夫だ。教えてあげるから。
My mind returns to the present. All I can see is a grayish-white glow with a metallic chill. Caleb sits opposite me. He reaches for the first aid kit as he holds my wrist, which has marks from the restraints earlier.
艦隊にあるのはほとんどが特効薬だ。効果はすごいがちょっとしみる。我慢してくれ。
His tender care is completely different from the cold, intimidating facade he wore in the interrogation room. Man, this hot and cold onichan is like killing me here.
どうした？
I need to be sure that it's really you.
俺が戻ってきたのがまだ信じられないのか？
信じられないわ、本当に。He gently holds my hand.
改めて自己紹介した方がいいか？
そうそう、自己紹介言って。He meets my gaze, and his voice softens as mirth appears in his eyes.
俺は真昼。お前の兄ちゃんだ。
I'm Caleb. I'm your older brother. Those familiar words are kind, and kind voice are truly unique. I exhale, my racing heart finally calming down. You were scary in that interrogation room, but now... I shake my bandaged wrist, then slam my hand down on the bed next to Caleb. When he's about to stand up, I get in his way again. It's my turn to interrogate you. What happened after explosion? Why didn't you contact me? And you're a coral now? How's grandma? Oof! Oh! Which do I choose? I want to choose all of them. I want to know about the middle one more than any of the other stuff. You survived. Why didn't you contact me? And you're a colonel now?
それは
そう? He turns to look out of the window. The night sky resembles a dark, flowing river.
艦隊に入らなかったら俺は廃棄されてたからな。
Abandoned?
そういうルールなんだ。だからお前に連絡するわけにはいかなかった。お前に同じ苦しみを味わわせることなんて二度とできない。
What do you mean? Caleb isn't exactly interested in explaining, so I don't press him. What matters is that he's alive. Yeah, no, I would definitely be pressing him. Myself, press him. What happened after the explosion? The police and the Hunters Association had said.
あの時の記憶は夢を見てたみたいにおぼろげなんだ。目が覚めてから考えてみたが、エーテルコーが関係してたのかもしれない。
So you already knew about it.
言葉を知ってるだけだけどな。
I only knew the words, I guess, would be what he was saying in Japanese. How's Grandma? If you're here, she must be okay too.
ごめんな。俺はお前たちを守れなかった。
I couldn't protect you guys. The both of you sounds like he had to choose, but he just couldn't like save us at all. As Caleb's gaze loses some of its light, the faint hope in my heart breaks.
やめよう。これ以上話してたら、お前また泣いちまうだろ。
Hey, what about you? You might start crying. You're the crybaby.
俺たちはやっと会えた。ばあちゃんが知ったら、お前も喜んでほしいって思うはずだ。
Caleb closes the first aid kit and stands up. He returns it to the cupboard.
たくさん尋問したんだし、そろそろ休憩を挟むべきじゃないか。一日中走り回って疲れただろ。 何か食べに行こ
Are you allowed to just let us go like that? Like, we like
疾
literally
患官
do
第
bad
3隊の
things?
隊長がご相談したいことがあるそうです。例の裏切り者について監禁しておいた方がいいのではないかと。
う。彼の首の上についてるものに脳みそが入ったら考えてやる。
Caleb, you're being really strict.
どこが怖いんだ？
どこが怖いんだって? Like, what part of me is scary? I don't know, man. His armband shines, maintaining a stern expression. Caleb returns to my side.
俺はまだ怒ってるぞ。そんなにうまく化けるなんてな。今もまだ士官寮に住んでるんだろ。
Wait, 1 second.
俺はまだ怒ってるぞ。そんなにうまく化けるなんてな。今もまだ士官寮に住んでるんだろ。
That's not what they said.
俺はまだ怒ってるぞ。
I haven't gotten
そんな
angry
に
yet.
うま
He helps me off the bed, cradling my injured wrist. He inspects my body from my shoulders down to my waist.
帰って荷物をまとめ、俺のところで暮らせ。俺は本部に住んでるわけじゃないから、お前も自由に出入りできる。
Awesome, but I'm still a traitor to the fleet. It might be weird if I'm suddenly accompanying a colonel or everywhere. He lowers my wrist and taps the other one. Understanding his intentions, I turn around to let him check my back. It'll draw even more attention. Some people might even question your authority.
なんだ、艦隊の仲間と別れるのが寂しいのか？それとも罪を認めて監禁されたいか？
Once the inspection is done, Caleb moves over to face me.
安心しろ。本当にお前の正体を疑う奴がいたら、俺の新しい副官だと言え。
Oh, so you wanted me to use your influence anyway.
これは命令だ。
He chuckles. Taking off his hat, he places it on my head.
疾患官の行動は機密事項なんだ。部下にどんな奴を置くかも当然機密さ。些細な噂話に動揺してるようじゃ、疾患官の腕章はつけられない。
I'm still looking for this band that they're talking about, but okay. Caleb's personal aircraft carries us away from Skyhaven's main island, and we go to the surrounding guard stations. Golden sunlight traces the crystalline lines across the viewport. In the cramped cockpit pit built for two, I tell him everything that happened when we were separated for several months. The researchers being killed one after another, the documents Grandma left behind, and the Aether core within me. Since Operation Aether Ordeal and the Spatum core are confidential, I omit the details related to the association's investigation. Caleb, the one who's pulling the strings, is Ever. Behind his goggles, Caleb's gaze is unreadable. He grips the control stick and expertly guides the plane through the clouds. I understand. Let me deal with it for now. 10 minutes later, the scenery projected from the starship's camera shifts to a floating, fragmented island. Wait, he lives on his own island? The starship slowly descends and passes through an invisible barrier surrounding the landmass. In front of us is a spacecraft-shaped building. Wait, does he actually have his own floating island? I fucking swear.
ここだ。
You leave us and now you have your own island? I swear. I swear. The white glow from the entrance's lamp disperses the darkness. The entire room is flooded with light. I hang my bag in the closet by the entrance before running my hand along the cabinet. Look at all this dust. Caleb, you didn't invite me over just so I could clean your house, right?
そんなわけないだろ。普段誰もいないし、俺もめったに来ないからちょっと汚れてるだけだ。どうしてくれ。
Holding a few jackets he took from my luggage, he lightly nudges my foot.
残りは洗面用具だけだから自分で片付けろよ。ちょっと待て。
After tossing my jackets aside, he takes my finger and presses it on the locked door.
いつまで天井にいるつもりなんだ。急いでないならゆっくりしていけ。
Hunters don't get summer or winter vacations. Captain Jenna let me take some time off, but it's not because I don't have anything better to do.
そういえば、お前ももう大学を卒業したんだったな。
新しい指紋の登録が完了しました。
さあ、こっちだ。好きな寝室を選んでいい。
How many does this place have if you're asking me to pick one? He has an entire island, myself. Like, I follow Caleb into the living room. The house is spacious, nearly empty in fact. The decor is simple and consists of muted colors. It's devoid of life. Caleb, are you planning to live in Skyhaven?
どうしてだ？
Doesn't this mean we'll be separated again?
名残惜しいか？
I'll be busy since I'm a hunter. I'm just giving you a heads up in case you'll miss me. After navigating through several doorways, I stumble upon a bedroom with comfortable lighting. I stop before it.
そうだな。怪物退治をしてくれる我らがハンター様がいなかったら、世の中大変なことになるからな。
Caleb leans against the doorway and looks inside.
ここにするか？
Seems cozy.
わかった。
His lips curl into that familiar teasing smile as he heads towards the kitchen.
次は晩飯に何を食べたいか考えておけ。兄ちゃんが作ってやる。
Once again, they substituted 𝑛ichan for something else. I love it. I catch up to Caleb and jump. I wrap my arms around his neck. Make all your specialties: braised pork, sweet and sour fish, pork chops.
欲張りだな。パーティーでもやるつもりか？
With my weight on him, Caleb pivots before putting me down.
手伝いはいいからリビングでおとなしく待ってろ。それとついでに言っとくが、お前が選んだ部屋は俺の部屋だ。
So we're staying in his bedroom, okay? Yep. Uh-huh. Ah, this boy. I fucking swear. Oh my god. I'm afraid I'm going to love him, and that's not good. Alright. Let's see if there's any, like, good place to end somewhere around here. And then we'll switch to a little bit of Honkai Star Rail. I do want to open up the new, world tonight if I can. So I want to first finish this and then open up the new world. Like, finish up a bit. Let's see. I'll just see where's a good place for me to stop. After dinner, Caleb insists on clearing the table himself. He tells me to rest, and he'll get my bedroom ready soon. I hesitate for a moment before deciding to ask him about the explosion incident. Just as I reach the terrace, thunder roars from outside. The sound alone makes me jump. Maybe it's because we're closer to the sky here. Seeing Caleb's busy figure, I calm down a little. Caught by his gentle gaze, the words stick in my throat. I can only say a random sentence. I want a soda. Caleb steps aside, creating a path for me to get to the fridge. Help me open it. I held out to him the can that I took. Don't help me, just do what I want. Caleb silently stares at me for a moment, then the metal tab is popped open. I forgot he has this power.
相変わらず俺のイボル使いが荒いな。
We toast, our cans clinking against each other. Another roar of thunder startles me, however. I choke.
まだ怖いのか?
Caleb can't help but chuckle. He pats my back as if recalling something. As if recalling something, he looks out of the window into the night.
だいぶ前に怖くなくなったんじゃなかったか?
What do you mean? Caleb sets down the soda and brings up a tablet that controls many of the house's utilities. The curtains are shut, which protects the room from the storm outside.
お前は子供の頃、雷が怖くて、雷雨の日は隠れてただろ? 忘れたのか?
Wait, there's a name for what I have? I didn't know that. It's called astrophobia? Huh. I was not aware that this was a thing. So I have astrophobia then. I'm actually like kind of terrified of thunder. Because of something that happened when I was younger, so maybe it was because thunder sounded too much like a wanderer's roar. I was still terrified of it months after the chronal rift catastrophe had ended.
かくれんぼをしてると思ってたら、怖いからだって後々知った。
You always remember the minor details, but eventually I became immune to it.
それは誰のおかげだ?
I look up. With his eyebrows slightly raised, Caleb grins. Reflecting on those memories, I pretend to be clueless. We should thank my resilience.
この恩知らず.
Caleb teases me and pinches my nose. Chuckling at my reaction, he lets go. Of course, I remember that whenever there was a storm, regardless of whenever it was during the day or at night, he always stayed by my side. I didn't dare to fall asleep, but Caleb always covers my ears until I doze off. The thunderstorms trapped him, the most popular kid on the block, inside the house, and so he had to seek refuge with me in various hiding places. No one else knew it was me that was trapped home, and Caleb was the one who broke that magical cage. Caleb, why were you always the first person to find me? It didn't matter whether I hid in the attic, the closet or the attic.
テレパシーってやつじゃないか? 俺は
Oh, you just got lucky every time.
血のつながりが何なんだ?
Sentimentality grazes my heart's service. My hand that's resting on the fridge subconsciously twitches. Why do I feel awkward all of a sudden? I mean, isn't telepathy usually something twins have? Like the ones who are involved in these incidents. Thinking of those two that were affected by the explosion, my voice lowers. Over the next few days, there wasn't any progress in finding Kevi, and his sister Mia is still recovering. Caleb,
龍雲区の爆発事件の調査を続けるつもりなんだな。
Caleb has read my mind. I hesitate for a moment before nodding. Kevi is still missing, and I need to know if Ever is related to the explosion. If Ever is involved, there's a good chance I'll get important info that's connected to the Aether Core. Kevi might have already been marked as their target.
その件については、艦隊が全権を握ってる。艦隊は信用できなくても、兄ちゃんのことなら信じられるだろ。休暇を取ってきたなら、あと数日は天行でゆっくり羽を伸ばして休んでけ。
I'm not gonna just sit back and relax. Also, I want to hear this again.
その件については、艦隊が全権を握ってる。艦隊は信用できなくても、兄ちゃんのことなら信じられるだろ。
Not him calling himself Nishan. This boy. But Caleb! His sister must be why can't I say this word? His sister must be worried sick about him right now. She probably wants to be with Kevi again. I'm already your adjutant. I promise not to cause any trouble. If anything bad happens, I'll take full ouch. You dozed often? Oh no! It's okay. It's okay to be tired. It's okay. We're only doing the boys. Only the boys for now. Soon our HSR, but only because I want to open up one of the maps, so. Something hits my head, but it's not a light tap or a smack. Caleb has a serious expression.
バカ言うな。俺はいつでもお前の味方だ。他人みたいに線引きされたくない。ただ、自分の身をちゃんと守るっていうなら、好きなように調べればいい。
So after everything draws to a close, can you come home with me?
一丁前なこと言ってたくせに、やっぱり名残惜しいんだな。
I'll worry about you if we're separated.
家族じゃなきゃダメなのか。
Ooh, oh, that's interesting. Sorry, I gotta retranslate that part. He shifts his gaze down after suddenly using a softer voice. Wait, let's listen to that one more time.
一丁前なこと言ってたくせに、やっぱり名残惜しいんだな。家族じゃなきゃダメなのか。
Wow, wow, that's a little forward, Caleb. So he says,
家族じゃなきゃダメなのか。
How do you say this in English? I only know how to say this in Japanese. Like, how do you say this? Oh my god, it's really hard to explain this. It's like, if we're not family, is it only because we're family? Ah, that's the words. Is it only because we're family?
家族じゃなきゃダメなのか。
Yeah, I guess that would be the best way I could say it. I don't know how else to say that. But yeah. Wow. Is it only because we're family? Kind of thing is kind of wow. The fridge door is slightly ajar, and Caleb's hand rests on it. I'm seemingly trapped in this confined space. A cool breeze brushes against my shoulders. The faint glow from the refrigerator casts shadows in the depths of his determined, steadfast gaze.
俺がそばにいてほしいのは、ただ家族だからか。
Wow, this is totally different.
俺がそばにいてほしいのは、ただ家族だからか。 俺がそばにいてほしいのは、ただ家族だからか。
Do you think I want to stay at your side just because I'm your family, I guess? This is hard for me to translate because I don't know how to say this without it being wow. Watashi.
冗談だ。驚いて言葉も出ないか？
Feeling the tension dissipate, I pretend to be annoyed as I push him away and change the topic. Oh, push. Push! Move! It's so cold being in front of the fridge. If I get sick, it'll be your fault. Amused, Caleb willingly backs off.
はいはい、離れればいいんだろ。真ん中が境界線で、お前はこっち、俺はこっちだ。 安心しろ。お前の許可がない限り、俺は絶対に境界は越えない。
Wow. Wow. Okay, that's not what we meant, okay? You don't have to be like that literal, sweet lord. Caleb has returned to my side. I should be relieved, happy even, but I tossed and turned in bed that night. As I open my eyes, the bright morning light filters through the curtains. A warm glow is cast on the bedside. After staring at the dimly lit ceiling for what feels like an eternity, I wearily get up. The house is silent. It seems Caleb just left. My breakfast, still warm, is sitting on the dining table. I notice a note tucked underneath it. Your highest priority is resting and enjoying your meal. Everything else comes second. I smile as I fold the note. When I sit down, I get a voice message. Caleb!
朝飯はちゃんと食べたか？ちょっと用があるから、俺は先に艦隊に戻る。後で迎えに行くよ。
Yes. Okay. Yeah, okay. I finish eating breakfast while going over last night's plan in my head. All right, it's time to visit that medical center. Willow Medical Center, Inpatient Department, 9th floor, room 903, Mia. Thanks to Caleb's support, I quickly find the place where Mia is recovering in. It's been said that Kevi and Mia are very close. She's the key to finding him.
本当に申し訳ございません。危篤状態を出したばかりの患者様なんです。主治医の許可がなければ人を入れるわけにはいきません。
Could I speak to the doctor then? The nurse looks me up and down. There's a hint of suspicion in her eyes.
シューマ主任医師は臨空から来られた専門家グループとの会議が詰まっています。お会いできるのは来週になるかと。
I understand. Mia is in a precarious situation right now, but with the hospital's strict security measures, her safety is guaranteed at least. I find myself walking to the elevator, and my gaze falls on the directory sign. The administrative offices are on the 16th floor. If Dr. Jones is in a meeting, he might be on this floor. Ding! The elevator opened. The elevator doors... Why did I go ding like that, sweet lord? The elevator doors open. While engaged in hushed conversation, several doctors step out. I guess I can only try my luck upstairs now. Just as I'm about to enter the elevator, a familiar voice cuts through my train of thought like a blade of frost. Hey, Zane? Damn, where'd you come from, boy? I just met my brother. And now I'm seeing my other, like, ice boyfriend. Zane! Wasn't expecting you. The figure wearing a white lab coat turns around. When our gazes meet, he adjusts his glasses. Surprise flickers in his eyes. Is this the confidential schedule you talked about 2 weeks ago? Don't worry, I'll experience memory loss once I'm back in Lincoln. At the vending machine, Zane gets himself a latte. He gives me a bottle of pear juice.
私の記憶が正しければ、お前は数日前、休暇を取ったと言っていたな。まさか、天行の病院で休暇を過ごしていたとは。
Well, he slightly tilts his head back to sip his coffee and frowns because it isn't sweet enough. He scans the department signs on this floor.
お前がここに来た理由は聞くまでもないか。
I sigh and give Zane a rundown of the incident. I figured I could talk to Mia and see if she knows anything about Kevi.
水江ちゃんはもう危篤状態から回復している。見舞いに。
Do you know Mia?
彼女の主治医は私の以前の同僚なんだ。今回仕事でここに来て彼から事情を聞いた。あの子は得意エネルギーの爆発に巻き込まれた。だから心臓に病変があるかどうかを確認するために検査を行ったんだ。
How is she now?
だいぶ回復はしているが、事故による精神的ショックは消えていない。外界に対しても激しく抵抗している。 もし話し相手になってくれる人がいたら、あの子の不安も和らぐかもしれない。
If it's possible, I'd like to try. Zane taps the folder containing medical records. Then he looks at me.
確認するから少し待っていろ。
Yay for, like, Zane coming in clutch, man.
シューマ先生、少々確認したいのだが。
A few minutes pass, then Zane puts his phone away. Under my hopeful gaze, his expression softens as he nods.
私も一緒に行こう。先にあの子の状況を確認して、問題なければ本人の意向を聞く。
After receiving the visitation guidelines, I take a deep breath and follow him into the hospital room. That's a nice hospital room, damn. My hospital room didn't look anything like this. In the pristine white room, a young girl around 10 years old sits on the bed. Her face is covered in bandages.
水江ちゃん、看護師のお姉さんから今日は牛乳を飲んだと聞いた。偉いな。
Mia turns her head without responding. With a blank stare, she looks out the window. Zane crouches down by the bed. He gently touches Mia's elbow.
ちゃんと先生と看護師の言うことを守っているから、ここはもうそんなに痛くないね。
The little girl slowly blinks, silently acknowledging Zane's words.
どこも痛くなくなったら、ご褒美に何か欲しいものはあるかな。
I wanna go. Oh no. Her soft voice, tinged with sorrow, resounds in the quiet ward. My heart feels a faint pang, as if that voice reached out to me, urging me to move closer. However, I hesitate, unsure of how to start a conversation. Seeing that Mia has noticed me, Zane speaks in an even gentler tone, which radiates reassurance.
このお姉さんは私の友達だ。すごいハンターで、君のような子をたくさん助けてきたんだ。
It's unclear which of Zane's words affect her, but she slightly stirs. Hello, Mia. Zane calmly observes, stepping back only when he sees Mia doesn't flinch at my approach. Do you want to talk? Mia hesitates and nods. Relieved, Zane and I exchange looks. Zane leaves the room. On his way out, he taps my hand, silently telling me not to stay for too long. Taking a seat beside the bed, I tenderly hold her hand. Mia, what you went through, I also experienced that. You must be really upset. Her small hand slightly twitches in response to my words. Do you miss your brother, Mia? Her empty eyes flicker with emotion. She's about to cry. Her eyes are filled to the brim with tears. Don't worry, he's probably just hiding. Oh, did he also leave like Caleb left us? Your brother wouldn't just leave you. He probably got into a bit of trouble. Can you tell me what you saw before the explosion happened? It might be able to help. She stares at me, and just as she's about to speak, a knock interrupts us. A person wearing glasses and a dark-colored uniform enters. He has the Far Space Fleet's insignia on his armband.
疾患官は我々に知らせることをお忘れになっていたようだ。
His scrutinizing gaze washes over me, and I look away. It seems today won't go according to plan. The Colonel has his reasons. Just do your job. I'll stop by next time to avoid any trouble. As I'm about to leave, Mia suddenly calls out to me. She retrieves a burnt dog plushie from behind her pillow. She sounds nervous when she speaks. Lucia, is this dog plushie? Sure. I feel like this is going to be a clue. Interesting. Alright, I'm going to end this particular one here. Oh my god. I can't believe we got to Zane though. I thought this was gonna be Caleb only and then Zane randomly shows up.